Hi guys, so I am on my way to weigh-in. I'm just in the car now. Sorry if you can hear the blowers. It's pretty warm. Yeah, so I'm on my way to class now, just waiting to pull off outside the house. So I thought it's been a while since I did a vlog like this, so I thought I would do another one. So yeah, I've had a good week this week. I've been having Scanbran. I think I had it every day apart from twice I think. And I've really enjoyed it as well, so I'm hoping that that's helped. Yeah, so I need £1 for my 4 stone award. So yeah, I'm praying for at least £1, because it feels like it's been forever, but you know, things have got in the way. I'm not well, you know, I've got all this pain to deal with, my anxiety's been bad and everything else. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. So I am just waiting for the car to cool down a bit, and then I will be on my way. So I hope you're all doing really well. If you're weighing in today, let me know how you do. But yeah, so what I'll do is I'll update you on my loss and everything else after class. I don't know whether it'll be today, it might be tomorrow when I do the update, but I will let you know exactly what I do. I'm praying it's not getting, it shouldn't be, you know, I've had a good week this week, but you never know. So yeah, I will speak to you all in a little bit. I hope you're all really well, and I will see you soon. Bye everyone. Hiya everyone, so I am back. I know I say this every time, but I'm so sorry for not updating you last week. You know, I've still not been very well, but you know, I'm gonna upload when I can and let you guys know what's going on. So last week was week 43 and this week is week 44. So I've only really got another 8 weeks I think, and then it'll be my year anniversary. So what's been happening? So last week, like I said, it was my week 43, and I did really well last week. I was super shocked. I actually lost £4.5, which I was totally amazed at. I don't know how I did it. I don't know, you know, how it happened, but you know, I was super happy. I believe I needed £1 for my 4 stone award, and I got 4.5, which was brilliant. I got into a new stone bracket as well, and that was just fantastic. So I picked up from class this little booty. So that's what I picked up, and I was so happy to get this award finally. You know, it's something that I've been chasing for a while, and this seems to happen with every award that I come to. I'm always, you know, for a long time I'm trying to get that award. So yeah, got that award. I was super happy. £4.5 is the most that I've lost in a long time, and I think I really needed to have that boost, you know, just to keep me going, because I'd been losing £0.5. You know, don't get me wrong, I was happy, but you know, with maintaining and losing £1, losing £0.5, it's all coming off, but you know, I've got a lot of more weight left to lose, and it's just like, oh, you know, I just wanted to hurry up basically. So yeah, got my award, which was brilliant. My consultant, you know, she understands with everything that's going on with me at the minute, you know, or has been going on for a couple of months. You know, like I said to her, I was shocked. I was like, how much? When I stood on the scales, and she looked at me and she was like, she just had this big smile, and she said, you know, well done, you know, you've done really good. And she says that every time, whether it's £0.5 or £1, you know, she's brilliant, and that's all I can really ask for. You know, I'm just striving now to be happy and healthy, and you know, if that has to happen £1 a week, then you know, that's how it is until I can get my head around everything that's going on with me at the minute. So that is last week. I had a really good week food wise. I believe I've put my food diaries up. If I haven't, I don't think I've put up for this week, but I did put up for the week before when I lost the 4.5. But I'm going to be uploading my food diary for last week, for weigh-in yesterday, if that makes sense. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. So I have now started my summer journal. So I get these journals from Class. They are £4.95. I don't know if you can see that there. And I think that it's well worth it. I know you can get them online from different... Hi, I'm sorry about that. I had a phone call. It was from the vets actually, about Cleo. So I'll tell you about that in a second. Let me just finish off what I was saying. I believe I was talking about the journal. This one. So the journal, I get them from Class. Like I said, you can get them online from different stores and things, and Instagram, and they're all brilliant as well, but I just prefer to get these ones. I find it easier because I know that when I come into the end of the 12 weeks, I don't have to, you know, find another company or, you know, order or anything. They're just in Class, and it just helps with my anxiety as well. And I know that I can get another one of these sort of pretty easily. You know, I work on the shop, so I can just go in and I can put one to the side and I've got one. But you know, if anyone is thinking about getting one and they're not sure, you know, do it. It's a brilliant tool. I use it every day. You know, I was guilty of, you know, a few months back of not using it properly, you know, filling it all in, but now I fill everything in, and it gives me sort of a track record, and I can look back and think, you know, right, I lost 4.5 pounds that week. What did I eat? What did I do differently? So it's just really a track, you know, it's keeping track of what you're eating, you know, what things have gone on that week, because you can write in there, you know, key things that are happening, you know, and how you're going to deal with things. And yeah, so I highly recommend these, but like I said, you can get them anywhere. You know, if you type in Google, you know, weight loss journals, or, you know, you can get them specifically tailored for Slimming World or Weight Watchers or whatever plan you're doing. You know, you can get them. So I'm making sure that I'm filling mine in every day. Now my last one that I had, it was a blue one, because these ones are just for summer, and I actually hit my goal of, I was under my goal actually by the end of 12 weeks. So when you start it, you've got the option, you don't have to, but you've got the option of putting in where you'd like to be within, you know, by the end of the 12 weeks. So I put that I wanted to be in the next stone bracket down. That's all I wanted. I think it meant that I had to lose something like £11 or £12, so it was like £1 a week. And I actually did that. I got my 4 stone award, and I was a couple of pounds under as well. So I hit my target, which, you know, was brilliant. I didn't think, right, you know, I've got this target, I'm going to put pressure on myself. I just did what I always did and carried on. So again, with this one, that's what I've done. I want to be in the next stone bracket down by the end of the 12 weeks, hopefully more, but you know, it means that I've got to just lose, I think it's a stone. Yeah. So yeah, that's everything from last week. This week, class wise, weigh-in wise, it's actually Star Week at the moment. It started on Sunday, which I was gutted about because obviously I weigh in on Tuesday. I had a gain of £1.5 pounds. I was gutted, and I still am, because you know, I had that excellent loss and that excellent week the week before, and then I go and gain £1.5 pounds. But it's through nothing that I've done. It's Mother Nature. I can't do anything about it, you know. And if I look on the positive side, I'm having my having my periods regularly, which when you have PCOS, that's sort of like one of the goals that you want, is to get regular, because you know, you either don't have them or you have them, you know, you have one every like 2 weeks. And you know, I'm getting to the point now where I'm not quite at the norm, you know, the normal, should we say, cycle of 28 days, but I believe this one and the last one was 33. So, and I think the one before that was dead on 28. So, you know, coming from maybe a year ago when, you know, my cycles were 50, 60, 70 days, you know, I was going months without seeing anything, you know, that is one positive. So even though I was gutted that, you know, Star Week started, which means I knew I was going to have a gain, but my, you know, I told my consultant it's Star Week, you know, it's nothing that I've done wrong, it just happens. And you know, she was totally fine about it. I said, look, it's Star Week, I'm expecting something to go on because I always bloat, and you know, that's just the way it is. So yeah, I gained 1.5 pounds, totally fine. But yeah, I am gutted about it, but it means that I've now gone to 4 stone 2, so I've still kept the 4 stone award, and I was petrified of going back into the stone bracket that I literally only got out of last week, but I didn't by 1 pound. So yeah, I'm okay. I'm still, you know, because of my anxiety, I overthink things and I think about things too much. You know, I can't change that. I am trying, but you know, I just keep thinking about it. My husband was like, you know why it is. You've done nothing wrong. You know, your food's been brilliant all week. You know, I've even been eating regularly the last week or so, and it'll show next week, and I really hope it shows next week. I'd love the 1.5 pounds off, but you know, if I lose 1 pound, I'll be happy. So yeah, I'm now 4 stone 2 pound lighter, which is absolutely amazing. If I could get my 5 stone award by the time my 1 year anniversary comes, I'd be over the moon. But if I don't get there, you know, if I'm just under, that's fine too. You know, all the pain that I'm in and everything that I'm going through with my mental health, I believe it would be a lot worse if I was nearly 4.5 stone heavier. I'm getting compliments now, you know, people are saying that they can see I've lost weight. You know, I can only sort of, I can see it, but not like everyone's like, oh yeah, you can see it all over. I can just see it, you know, when I put a pair of jeans on the other day, which are a size down, and you know, they were a little bit big in the waist, but in my legs, they're sort of drowning me. It's like as if it's going off my legs before anywhere else. I just wish you could press a button and say, right, this is where I wanted to go from first. But you know, it's nice when people say that, but you know, a lot of the time I never know what to say. I'm just like, all right, okay. But you know, that's part and parcel of everything that I'm going through. So with that said, I'll just update everything that's happening with Cleo, but before I do that, I just wanted to show you these. So I was in Aldi yesterday because I needed to, just before class, I needed to get some dog food. So I saw these and I thought I'd pick them up. Now I'm not sure on the SINs, but it says for 2 sweets it's 17 calories. So I'm assuming it's 2 for 1 SIN, but I will look it up and I will pop it on the screen if I'm wrong. But these are cappuccino flavour. I thought they might just be something different. You know, if I'm out or ever and, you know, I feel a bit hungry, or, you know, I can just have a sweet. They are sugar free, but these ones are the, I'm sure these ones are the ones, and I think it says on here that they can produce a laxative effect if you eat a lot of them. Now it doesn't affect everybody, but my stomach's quite sensitive, so I'm going to make sure I don't eat loads of them at the same time. So that's everything weight wise. I'm doing fine. I'm in, if I look at non-scale victories, I'm in smaller clothes now. I'm finding that clothes that I've been wearing, are really, really big on me. This t-shirt that I'm wearing, you can't see it now, but it's absolutely huge on me. But it's Harry Potter 9 3/4, so it's one of my favorite t-shirts. So I'm not going to stop wearing it. I mostly wear it around the house now, because it's really comfy. I might wear it out, but like I said, it drowns me. It's really big, which is good. I'll just have to work on my husband to get a smaller size. But yeah, so there's things that have happened that I'm trying to focus on for the positive. So Cleo, the last time I think I did an update, I let you know what the diagnosis was, and that she was diagnosed with lymphoma and she was starting her chemotherapy treatment. So we are now, this is the 6th week of her treatment, and we had a week off last week with her, and the week before was her 4th treatment, which was an infusion. So basically, if none of you know, or if you think you might need to go through this yourself, it's really scary. But once you understand what they're going to do for her and what they have done for her, then it is all worth it. So the first week she had an injection, the second week she had a tablet, the third week I think that was another injection, and then the 4th week it was an infusion. So on the 4th week they basically hooked her up to an IV, and they said she's a really, really good patient. She loves people, she's really, really friendly, so they give her treats and things, so she's happy. So yeah, after we went, because what we normally do is we drop her off, and then we go in, there's like a little town close, and we go there. So the vet said to us at the end of her last treatment that the lymph nodes are normal, she's responding really well, and there's one, I think it was like here, I think the shoulder is still up a little bit, but it's tiny. She said, she's coming by here now, I don't know if you'll be able to see her, but she said that, there she is. Cleo, who's that? Basically she's in remission, which is absolutely amazing. It was just the news that we needed, and she's fine in herself, she's absolutely fine. And we wouldn't keep doing this treatment with her if it was affecting her negatively in any way, because we don't want her to suffer at all. But yeah, she's in remission, which is such a weight off our shoulders. Is something that was weighing heavily on us. So she had a break last week, so this week now on Friday she's due another, I think this is an injection. What I'm gonna do is I don't know if anybody would want me to, but I might do a video on her treatment and what the schedule is like, just in case anybody is going through it. It's really scary and it's heartbreaking. I don't want to get upset, but it's worth it in the end, especially if your dog or your cat or whatever pet you have is responding positively. And if anybody is going through it, please feel free to message me. I know how hard it is. Okay, don't know why I'm getting upset, because she's getting better, but it's still hard. So we've got this week now, she's got another injection, and then the week after then it's a tablet, or it's like every other week, but I'll get the schedule and I'll do another video on it. But we were going to take her to our vet which is in where we live, is literally like 10 minutes down the road. But we decided that, you know, the care she's getting in this other vet's, yeah, it's an hour and a half drive either way, but it's about what's best for her. And, you know, whatever treatment, you know, our vets are good, you know, don't get me wrong, but I just had this feeling that, you know, she needs to keep going there, and that's what we're going to do. So we're going to take her there and just continue her treatment, really. So yeah, that's good news. Yeah, so there's nothing much more I can say on that. She's doing really well. She's still having a few accidents, you know, with her bladder, but, you know, we're hoping that that's not going to last much longer, because the tablet that she had hopefully is out of her system soon. You know, she can't help it, but we need to start retraining her then, I guess, to make sure she goes out. She's asking to go out a lot of the time, but it's mostly sort of, you know, if we're not here, or, you know, if I'm in bed, then, you know, we can't sort of let her roam the house like she used to at the moment without us being sort of supervising, you know, in case that she has an accident. And because of all the chemicals that she is having, you know, we've got to make sure that we wipe it up straight away. And we wipe it up straight away anyway, but it's more important now because it can be toxic. So, you know, we wipe it up and we've got spray that we spray on it, and then, you know, it's done. But if we are not watching her and she does it, then, you know, we're not going to know what she's done, if that makes sense. So that's me rambling, but I just wanted to come on and give you an update. It's not a quick one. Again, I need to get back to doing these every week, so they're, you know, less than half hour long. But yeah, it's been a tough few weeks or months even, you know, but we're getting there. You know, I'm still not well, but, you know, Cleo's getting better, and that's something that has made me and my husband so happy, you know, because that's what we wanted for her. But again, if she starts to suffer, or, you know, her quality of life begins to get to a point where, you know, it's not fair on her, then obviously we would stop. But at the minute, she's just loving life, you know. She's out in her crutches and she's running around like a little puppy, and she's bouncing, and, you know, that's why I got interrupted. It was my vet near us just ringing up to check on her. They thought that she was coming into their surgery, but, you know, like I said, we decided to keep going with the other one, even though it's quite far away. We just decided to do that just for her. So they were just checking up on her, which is really nice, and just seeing if we need anything, really. So that's that. That's my update. I would say little update, but it's not. Yeah, so I hope you're all doing really well. You know, if you've weighed in, let me know how you're doing. I'm going to be doing another session, I guess, on catching up with everyone's videos. I did do that for a little while, but then sort of I'm in pain and, excuse me, depression and that got in the way. I've been sleeping a lot lately. It's kind of like the only time I don't feel pain. I had an MRI last week, which was horrendous, horrific. I hated every second of it. It was like the longest half hour of my entire life. But it's done now. You know, I've never had one before. Didn't really know what to expect. But, you know, it come to a point a couple of times during that MRI where I nearly pressed the button because I was starting to panic. But, you know, then my sort of rational side of my brain was like, well, no, if you do that, you've got to start all over again. So there's no point. So I was trying to sort of calm myself down, but, you know, not everyone's going to feel like that. but that was just my experience. I didn't like it. But yeah, I hope you're all well. Everybody is doing good. You know, if you've weighed in, like I said, let me know how you're doing, and I will endeavour to catch up on everybody's videos as soon as I can. Yeah, just your support means so much to me, and knowing that I've got this community where I can come and, you know, talk about things that are going on. And I know I haven't been regular doing that lately, but you know, it's something that I know is there for me. And you know, everyone who's stuck around, thank you so much. It means so much. And everyone who's new, hi and welcome. But yeah, so I'm gonna go now because I've been rambling on for I don't know how long. Again, if you have got a channel, that if you've subscribed to me and you've got a channel and I've not subscribed, just let me know and I'll pop across, and you know, I'll subscribe to you as well, because I'm here to support you guys as much as you support me. So if you like the video, give me a like, and if you're not already, press the subscribe button down below and just come along on my journey with me, the ups and the downs and everything in between. So I hope you're all well, and I will see you all next time. Bye everyone.